Okay, so now you can see where he did the new plumbing is what he talked about. Now that looks like he just put foil over it. I thought you were supposed to use electrical tape. I don't know. But now here's all this extra old heat tape that he had. It was just laying on the ground. So what I did was I had to put it up here. See where he's got the plug there? That was laying on the ground. That was laying on the ground. All that wire was on the ground where it is supposed to be plugged in. So I'm going to get new heat tape just because I'm sure, because when it rained recently and it flooded really bad down here. So I can't imagine that the wiring's good right there. So it seems like what he did was when he put in the new piping, he just threw on whatever old heat tape he had in here that was longer for his old piping and didn't decide to secure it up at all. So another place it was like coming in through the walls was here in the window, so I didn't have anything else to use at the time, so I just slapped a bunch of the tar right here because the guy had the wall cut out right there, and we were inside, and this is after we closed. We were in here when it rained and the water was just flying through the window. So when we first bought it, this is what it was like. So he had the subfloor put in.
Babe, look at this.
There was a big hole here.
That's not good.
Yeah, there was a big hole here.
We need to get a different kind of joint.
And he had said that he had fixed that leak, you know, and obviously he didn't, so we did. He put these new cupboards in. Well, there was a new cupboard right here, which, where'd you put that cupboard?
They're all in Desert's room.
Okay, so, no, the one that was damaged, the back of it. Reno, the one that you pulled out. Reno, the one that was right here.
Oh, it's in our room under the wood.
So we had to literally like pull this thing down to be able to get it because we could see. And it's like he put these new cupboards on here to hide the water damage, which also there was fire damage up there we found in the wall when we took this down, which I'm assuming from the leak, which is probably why he had redone the wires in the kitchen. So here's the fuse box, and he did this new breaker here, and he's got it installed upside down. I don't know why he would do that. We do have these old spring ones, and none of them cut off the hot water tank, so which is why we had to have the water turned on, and which is why we're paying lot rent when we're not even living here right now. So I think what he did was he directly ran the wires to that. I don't know if you know about wiring, but another thing about this room, this is the back room. When I stomp on this floor really hard, where that plug is, above is this light. At first I thought the light bulb was bad. Well, I stomped my foot on the floor really hard and the light flicked on. And I stomped really hard again, so the wiring must be underneath here. And I don't know if it's, like I said, from him plugging that heat tape the way he did or not. These are all new pipings that he put in for the hot water and cold water for the washer and dryer hookup. Now, I have not picked up the washer and dryer from the guy yet. Because we already have the stove and dryer in here, and it's just a lot to move around while we're working. So I have no idea if what he did here is even correct, to be honest. And then up here on our ceiling, this is what I noticed after, that it was bulging down. So I don't know.
But I know I'm not.
That's where I put a lot of the tar was above this because I'm not sure what's coming through here. I know our furnace, he said, has a hard time lighting. Can you leave that alone? Has a hard time lighting, and I don't know. I used to have an old furnace and the switch broke on mine, and I just had to like manually light it underneath with the pilot light. This one doesn't really look like mine. Why'd you open this? But apparently the guy's got somebody who can come and sign that off for our inspection, but it still doesn't
I
help
don't think I'm gonna use his person.
because we still need to have, it working for the winter time. Also, this is Dez's room. Now you can see where these are coming down. And I'm assuming that's because it was leaking up there.
You know, if worse comes to worse, babe,
Hold on.
I can buy another sheet of this.
Alright, so here, watch out. So this is where we pulled down that cupboard. And that's where you can see the flashing, the vent right there, which I'm assuming when it was leaking and he put this cupboard here, that's why he redid all these plugs. This is where the sink's gonna go. We still gotta cut out the sink and like thing.
Yeah, see, look right here.
Right here.
I blew the shit out of it.
So when he tried
See that
to
black part
turn
right
on the light for right here,
I blew the fucking shit out of it.
yeah, he got shocked and it wasn't even turning on any of the lights. We got new light bulbs, so I don't know if he just
You check the fuse?
shitty wired it or what the guy did, So, but you can see where it's blown right there on the wire. So all this is where there was water damage along the side. Now we put that board there, and obviously we're puttying over it, and yeah. So I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the only other thing I guess I can show you. When we were in here when it was raining, obviously the guy, when he cut the hole for the air conditioner, he did not seal it well outside. That's why I put that cement out there just to stop the leaks from coming in. Because this, I guess, was all new wood, and you can see the subfloor he had put in, it was all new. Well, the water damage.
Don't put the electricity on, please.
Got the box up?
Yeah, the fuse is out.
The water damage was coming from up here, which is, I'm hoping, where I sealed on the window. But all of his new wood that he put back here trying to hide it got messed up. So we're going to have to, redo that, which we have, extra installation and all that. And we can get more boards. But the water was just very prevalent down in there. We caulked it just because, we were in here and we're trying to figure out a way to make it stop coming in when we couldn't go outside at the time, and we didn't have the roofing cement because we were under the impression that the roof was repaired already.
Mommy, pause that and carry me that light.
So, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna send you these and
Is it on?
see what your
No.
it's on.
The electricity on.
They want the electricity off. Take the box out.
I think you told me to put it in.
He said keep it out.
Fucking damn
Alright, so I'll send these to you, and if you can get back to me whenever you have time,
Is it out again?
Yeah, I got it out.
that would be greatly appreciated. Because like I said, when we bought the place and took this guy's word for it, kind of, all we thought was that we were going to come in here, you know, patch a hole on the ceiling step, you know, fix our door, and cut a hole for our sink, and put our flooring in, you know, which we had bought. Dad, stop.
I love you.
And then all this other stuff,
Dad,
you know,
just
has
before,
happened
if you
daily,
get in there, wait, and just
you know,
watch
since
the
we've been in
phone.
here.
The light hooked up, and the light hooked up, and the ground hooked up.
So,
But the shit don't
yeah.
fall.
It looks pretty tight.
But I mean, everything else was seeming fine until all that. Because we just thought we had some minor little work to do, you know, like these. You know, we got the moldings and stuff for all that, and the bathroom was straight. But now I'm starting to notice that it is starting to come down a little
It's
bit.
not a toy. Don't.
And I have heard that from us walking on the roof, you know, it can do that. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to send these to you now because I guess that's all I can really show you at this point. But I love you. I hope you and your family are doing well. And I will talk to you soon.